everybody, it's Betsy. I'm going to share with you some things that I've been doing here at my desk lately. I always get antsy in February to start thinking about my garden and what I'm going to be planting this year, my flowers, and I also start to think about seeds. And I always like to start a few different types of seeds indoors so that I can get them growing before I plant them after the last frost. And I looked on Etsy and I got a couple new varieties this year. I got a new variety of sweet pea. I got a new variety of Queen Anne's lace. And I got some hyacinth bean red-leaved. I'd heard that these are so beautiful and I can't wait to try them. I don't know if I'll start those indoors though. I think they'll be fine to start outside in the spring when it warms up a bit. So then I thought, it would be fun to make up some of my own seed packets. I've always collected old seed packs, envelopes, and I have quite a few different ones. These are only 10 cents. And I also have a seed box that I keep these in. I just have one. The seed boxes are so pretty that they used years ago, but they're very expensive now. But it motivated me, and I decided that I would try to come up with my own little seed packet envelope and maybe share some seeds with some friends or trade some seeds. And so what I did was I just went online and I looked on Pinterest. Actually, I think I Googled free printable seed packets, and I found these templates, and I really liked this style, and this one was cute too. So I printed those out, and I printed them out in different sizes, and kind of got me started. I made a big size too, and they're just pretty, and you can color them or use glitter pens. This one I printed out a rooster and glued that on the back. You could use seed catalogs, flower catalogs, and use pictures from there to decorate them. It's very easy. And then I decided I was going to make some with some of my scrapbook paper. And I saw a lady on a blog years ago. She made some seed packets, and she used some Tim Holtz paper, and I happen to have the same kind in my stash. So I went ahead and I made those, and I just love this paper. I was so happy to use it because it's just been sitting there in my collection, my box of stuff. And I just traced the template. It was a bigger one. I traced it onto the paper and cut it out and glued it together, and I just put a little seed label on it. And I'm sorry if you hear any like chewing noise in the back. It's my Cavaliers. They're chewing on some bones that I gave them. Not bad bones, good bones for dogs. They're called bully sticks. You've probably heard of them if you have dogs. So I thought I would try to get them entertained while I did my video so they wouldn't bother me or start snoring. But as you can tell, instead of snoring, they're chewing. So just try to ignore that as much as possible. Anyway, on the back of this, it turned out so pretty with the bird and the lines. You could put the name of the seeds and that kind of thing. And then I made another one, and this time I added my own little flowers to the front, some pretty lace, and on the back I put a magnet under the flap so that could be reused. And what you could do is just put your own little seed packet inside of this bigger one, and then whomever you give it to could reuse it and give it again. Then I made one with some Tim Holtz paper, Graphic 45 paper that I had. And this is just a beautiful sunflower design. And I thought, okay, so I made another magnetic flap. But instead of leaving it silver, I used a permanent magic marker and colored it. And then put a little butterfly over top. And I thought it would be really cute to put some sunflower seeds inside of that. And I also made some little sunflower earrings, which I found these little sunflower charms on Etsy. I hope you can see that okay. So I thought that would be really sweet to put inside and give as a gift or put in a little gift basket. Then I thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try making some of my own designs. So that's what I did. I went on Photoshop and put together these little packets with the botanicals. And I just added some words. Let me see those. I love this little folk artsy girl. Little seeds for you to sow. Added a little butterfly. And this is just a pretty little design I found from a book that I have. And I scanned it, added a little border around it. A seed or two from me to you to plant at leisure yields a garden's pleasure. And I found these little seed packets on Etsy. On Amazon. And I printed these out with a little design I made within the garden inside. And it takes me a long time to do this. I know some people can do it lickety-split, but I just am so slow at Photoshop. But it's fun and I actually enjoy it and I always learn something new. Photoshop to me is so intimidating, but at least I can do some of the basic things now. If you do this, be sure to print with the flap going down on your printer. So these could also hold seeds and go right inside your bigger envelopes. I made some little envelopes with these cute little prints from this Cottage Garden paper pack, 6x6, birdhouses, tulips, words, polka dots, bees, wisteria. Really nice little packet by Craft Consortium. If you want to look up that. This really is great for your little small packets. And I made a little bumblebee pair of earrings as well. I hope you can see these. It looks like my light's not so hot. You see those? And this one was another paper I already had, and it was already designed as a seed packet, so I just traced my template, cut it out, made a little scalloped edging here, and I added a butterfly. These are the coolest butterflies. I got them from a company called 32 Degrees North, and you just stick them on. They don't need glue or anything. And they adhere so well. They just blend right into the design, which I thought was really neat. So today, I thought I would do one with you. I mean, they're pretty simple. I don't think most of you would have too much trouble, but if there's any of you that might not know what to do, I thought I would share this. This is that design, a design I made on Photoshop. And I made it to give to my little grandson when he turns 2 or 3. Now, I don't want him eating the seeds, so, I have to be patient and wait for him to grow up a bit. But I thought it would be so fun if we could plant some seeds together in either his garden or my garden. So I designed it with a free printable sunflower, added a border and some words, and I made the little song text, "You Are My Sunshine," on the back. and found some of these adorable little baby butterflies and put those on there. So let me just show you how easy this is to do. You could use your scissors or you could use your paper cutter to do this. Probably the paper cutter would be a little better as far as keeping your lines straight, but I'm not going to worry about it. So this is just that seed packet template, and I just inserted my own graphics. You can make your own graphics too if you can. And hopefully you're much faster than I am. Okay. All right. I'm not going to need that, but I am going to need this. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take my ruler, and I need my, what did I do with my bone butter? There it is. You can also do this on a scoreboard if you have one, but this is just quick and easy way to do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to match up where I'm going to want this side to fit, okay? And then I'm going to start creasing it. So that way I know I'm going to get it right. And then oh, somebody's growling under there. Sadie Mae, is that you? No growling. You've got your own bone. Okay, so then we're going to just take our ruler here and just make our line so it helps it to fold a little better. And probably do it on both sides. I have trouble even drawing a straight line with a ruler, do you? That's why a scoreboard is helpful. Did I already do that one? I think I did, didn't I? Okay, now we'll do the flap up at the top. I'm just going to go a little bit there. And here. And that should be good enough. Okay, so that just helps you to fold it straighter. And it doesn't really matter which one you do first, second, or third. This one is not going to go easy for me, but just use your bone fodder and that will help you to burnish that and make it a nice crease. I'm looking out my window here, and there's so many people out today. It's like 60 degrees here, and the sun is out at long last. So you can see how nice that fits together. I'm going to use my Eileen's Easy Squeeze Clear Gel Tacky Glue, which I really like. And I'm going to start down here. Now on most seed packets, you will find that this flap is over this side, over the front. I'm going to put mine inside, just because I think it looks a little nicer, and I don't think it will be a problem. I'll put either another envelope inside of this or some big seeds. I think they do that so that the little tiny seeds don't get caught up in the fold, maybe. That's my guess. I don't know. But I think that looks a lot nicer that way. And then this flap comes down like that. Now the first time I did this, just for anyone who might try this graphic design, make sure that you bring your graphic down at least a good ½ inch here, so that when you close your flap, it doesn't cover up the words or the image. So then what I would do is just, you can see I have a little border here, and this kind of sticks out. So I'm just going to cut this off here like that, and it doesn't look too good, does it? So I'm going to take my ink, which is almost gone, and I'm going to ink that so it just looks old. It makes it look like it's supposed to look that way. And I'm going to ink my flap up too. And actually I'm going to go over it a little bit so that it blends it in. If it was newer, it would definitely look better, but it's a little bit old. I have to get a new one, so just imagine that looking a little better than that. And here, I want to try to blend this in. Now, I don't know how that happened. I guess I didn't fold it exactly even. But no biggie, no biggie. You can always, try again, or get some black ink. Let's see here. I have some black ink over here. And I'll just do a little of that. Like that. Put a little on the bottom. At the side. And it just makes it look old. Okay? And it all just blends right in. So never worry if you make a mistake. You can always, well, almost always fix it. And if you can't fix it, then you learn from it, right? So I thought I'd put to Beckett, which is his name, from my mom. And we would plant his first seeds together. And the other thing I thought of is cutting out this. And I have this page in my Etsy shop if you want to make one. You certainly don't have to do that, of course, but just for anyone who might want to do this for a grandchild. I put it all out on a sheet so that if you wanted to, you could just print it out yourself. And I think I charged $3. And of course it's not a tangible item. You just print it out yourself and make it yourself. But it really does take time to do this stuff digitally, and then you have to pay the Etsy fees, and you really don't get too much profit, trust me. But it's fun. It's all fun. So there you go. G is for garden. And the nice thing about that glue is it gives you a little time to play with it. Okay, so there you go, and all done. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that maybe you've learned something or gotten an idea, or maybe a little inspiration.